three ingredients make an easy, delicious, and comforting meal. We'll all cook in one pan on the stove top and be ready in 40 minutes. You can't get much better than that. First, I'm going to brown off my chicken thighs. I cleaned and trimmed the chicken, and I seasoned both sides with some salt and black pepper. In a deep skillet on medium-high heat, I added about 4 tablespoons of oil, and I'm placing my chicken skin side down. You want to hear that sizzle, and let the chicken thighs cook for about 3 to 4 minutes untouched, so it forms that golden crust and releases easily from the pan. Give the chicken a flip, cook for an additional 2 minutes, and then remove from the pan. The chicken won't be done, but we will add the chicken back in later. In the same pan on medium heat, I'm adding in 1 cup of diced onions. You can see we have some fond and color on the bottom of the pan, and this will add a lot of flavor. Cooking and stirring for 3 to 4 minutes or until the onions start to change color. I'm adding in 1 teaspoon of minced garlic, and this adds a nice subtle background. Cooking and stirring for about 30 seconds, and then we're adding in the sauerkraut. This is the brand of sauerkraut from Aldi. I like it because it's not too salty and I don't have to give it a rinse. Cooking and stirring for a minute to incorporate. The only other spice I'm adding is black pepper. I think black pepper and sauerkraut were made for each other. Giving that another good toss. I'm adding in 1/2 cup of chicken broth to help steam and cook the chicken and form a little broth. The chicken will also produce some liquid while cooking, so I'm not adding a whole lot. Placing the chicken pieces back into the pan skin side up. Bringing this up to a light simmer, covering and cooking for 10 minutes. It's been 10 minutes, and now for the pierogies. I'm using cheese pierogies, but you can use any kind that you like. Just placing them on top and along the edge. Covering and cooking for an additional 15 to 20 minutes or until the chicken is done. I like the internal temp of the chicken to be about 190 degrees and fall off the bone tender. This skillet chicken dinner is done. Just a few simple ingredients that make a wonderful, comforting meal. Everything goes so well together. The chicken is juicy and tender, and I love that chicken sauerkraut broth. I hope you give my recipe a try and enjoy. When we say loaded, we actually mean loaded with bacon. I need about 3/4 of a cup of crumbled bacon, and here I'm using beef bacon, but you can use pork or turkey. I also need 5 medium bite-sized cube potatoes, and these are russets. You could use red or gold potatoes and leave the skin on if you wish. I imagine you could use any vegetables that you like, but tonight I'm keeping it basic. There are so many different directions you can go with this recipe. I'm adding my chicken and potatoes to a bowl and drizzling over about 3 tablespoons of olive oil, giving that a good stir to get well coated. I'm using 1 packet or 2 tablespoons of ranch seasoning. Just a pinch of salt because I know there will be plenty of my ranch seasoning, cheese, and bacon. About 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 2 teaspoons of paprika, and this is mainly for color. And here is when you dig into the back of your spice cabinet and dig out those old spice blends. You know, those blends you buy for one recipe and then they set. Now is the time to use those. I grabbed a couple of blends and I decided to use 1 teaspoon of the Nashville hot chicken for a little heat. You could also add in taco or fajita seasoning, Cajun, a little thyme and rosemary, adobo, lemon pepper, any additional seasoning that you like or have available. Giving that a good toss to get everything well coated. Everything is going into a greased baking dish, and I'm using the bacon fat, or you can use butter or spray oil. When choosing the size of your baking dish, you want about 2 or 3 layers of the potatoes and chicken. Just leveling out, and this is going into a 400-degree oven, uncovered for about 40 minutes. It's been 40 minutes, and now we are ready to load it up. It is smelling really good. Sprinkling the top with the crumbled bacon, the garden onions, and the cheese. The loaded chicken and potato casserole is going back into the oven for about 3 minutes, or just until the cheese is melted. This is an easy, budget-friendly, and delicious weeknight meal that you certainly can make your own. The potatoes and chicken are nice and tender, and they just absorbed all those flavors we added. Don't forget about that juice on the bottom of the casserole. It is loaded with flavor. Give the potatoes a smash and pour that delicious juice on the top. I hope you give my loaded chicken potato casserole a try and enjoy. If you like this video recipe, please remember to hit the like and subscribe button to receive my future recipes. Please feel free to share my channel with your friends and family. It really helps my channel grow and it is greatly appreciated. And until next time, much love.